Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome to a new Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough as Kraka Drak, as Thorgard Cromson as their leader here, the Norse Dwarfs. Obviously this is a modded playthrough using Cataph's Norse Dwarfs mod, and we start as the Norse Dwarfs up in the north in a very interesting situation. Surrounded by the Norscan tribes, with territory which isn't initially good for us, though we can convert it, so it is good for us, and obviously at war with Throt the Unclean straight away. Apologies for starting in the campaign. I usually start at the intro screen, but I had a few bugs getting this working. This is about my fourth take to actually get it all working. We do have an interestingly different roster with some very aggressive offensive units, such as Huskarls and Bakras. And yeah, so it's an interesting start position. I have played these guys before, but not for a while. I also don't think I'm going to be able to save Karak Ravensvake anytime soon. The other thing I'm going to say, guys, is obviously lots of places which will need naming, so as I take places, feel absolutely free to share name suggestions with me. Anyway, let's get into this then. Oh, I get a diamond mine straight away, but do I want to? Let's have a look at my buildings. Ooh, Frost Drakes, flamethrower infantry with... Ooh, they look lovely. And spike gunners who literally shoot spikes at people. We get Huskarls, which are our top tier. Ward bearers, which are lovely. Runic infantry with high resistances, and Stormbeards, which are our sort of top end game front line. We get a lot of the normal things as well as some of the better things. We don't really get much on the way of other things, and we do get access to some Norscan auxiliaries as time goes on, which is quite cool as well. But yeah, so there we go. Oh, troll melters, they sound fun. So they're like iron breakers style thing, but anti-large poison attacks. I like it. Anyway, this is going to be a rough start, guys, straight away. Ogre's blades are just good, solid, decent infantry units. Not that I have any. Ooh, rage mechanics. So I think first thing I actually probably should do is recruit a few more units. And then my income is okay, so I possibly don't need to jump straight onto that. These are good as well. The ward stones you get, because they reduce they obviously create a lot, reduce corruption in your lands, which is going to be a very big thing for me. And actually, that's probably one I want to go for straight away. They're good, solid anti-infantry. They're basically anti-infantry slayers.
Let us begin.
You know what, I can cope without that for now. I'm going to grab that.
Ready.
And obviously our techs are a bit different. So ward maintenance, that's straight away probably the best thing. Or Starward defenders. See, there's lots of good things they lead to the king in the north, which obviously annoys the other dwarves, but yeah. Nice, and a lot of these unlock things, but there's lots of really cool things give us various buffs. You know, like buffs for slayers and things, extra money from mines, which to be fair is quite good. But no, stalwart defenders to start with to give us a bit of a buff early game. That's also very good. Yeah. Here is literally just going to get destroyed. Straight into the growth. There we go. Don't get me wrong, we will fight against this Skaven, but we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. I'm going to fight just to see if I can kill some stuff, trying to focus down with my ranged. We shall have to see how it goes. Let me know what the quality's like, guys, because I'm apparently getting a few skipped frames here, which is a little annoying. I don't quite get why, but we'll see.
The clans unite! Miners!
We are fighting against Skaven, so it's not the end of the world. But it's obviously Throt the Unclean. If we can take out that mutant rat ogre, it's probably the best thing for us to try and take out first. If I can kill that, that's good. Basically, these guys' entire job is to protect the ranged to start with. I don't think I'm going to kill that in time, do you?
Moving out! Strike out! Move! Yes! Go! Vengeance!
Oh god, it literally ripped through my lines. Keep shooting, keep shooting. Oh, and here comes the pain. This is such a different... I have played these guys before, but it is such a different starting position. And it makes a massive, massive difference to the way the game plays. We are already crumbling. Oh well, it was worth a try. I mean, we did a lot of damage to it. But they're Skaven, so they'll be back in no time whatsoever. I also always make a point of fighting my first battle, so we did a hell of a lot of damage to it, to be fair. So I'm not upset by that, but Clan Moulder and Throt the Unclean is definitely my first big threat, and they need to be taken out as fast as possible, so that we can bring whatever it's called into his under city into our domain, because it's a good city actually. But it's going to be painful. This is the issue. There's no way I could have got them there in time. So there was no point rushing. I am also in a very hostile, because we've got Throg there. We've got lots of people. I do have Kislev Reborn on as well to add a little bit of interest to the area. But yeah.
Let us begin.
Am I powerful enough to go yet? I mean, I can't really afford to hang around waiting, can I?
Onward. My axe thirsts for war.
Wish me luck, basically.
My axe thirsts for war. On to glory for the ancestors.
Okay, I suspect we're going to get attacked, but we've got slightly better. There we go. Underway interception. That's perfect. They don't have much in the way of ranged. I don't have much in the way of ranged. We've got a much better line than them. We've got decent anti-infantry. I don't know what the Huskarls are, just decent armor piercing, so they're not really two-handed armor piercing, so it's not the best thing. The Battle of Hellpit. Interesting. That's what their place is called, and we need to try and claim Hellpit relatively early, though I suspect early we're probably going to want to try and get a peace treaty with them, because Hellpit is very well defended. Ooh, I've not seen this map in a while, actually.
We demand blood. Iron breakers. Hey! The ancestor gods! Ranged firepower ready! Victory
And
will be ours!
Thorgard can take the front line. Cromson there himself.
For the cowards of Kor! By Grimnir!
Basically, we're going to get into range, force them to attack us, and these guys are going to be used. I'm keeping the Slayers and the Huskarls back to form to form a secondary line which can move in wherever they're ranged. Their large units are hitting us.
For the ancestors! Aye. Let the vengeance begin! Slayers! For the ancestors!
There you go, and you guys can just join the line right along its length. So you can be pulled out and you can pull this way. Slam into them so we're not being hit from both sides. There we go, in there because they do count as large. Not overly worried here. There we go. Killing the Skaven. Oh god, there it goes. Boom. But the good dwarves of Kraka Drak are fighting and holding their ground.
Slayers! Yes! Force! Ready axes! To attack!
Cromson, get on Throt the Unclean. Ooh.
Ready to serve!
You can turn and support here. You guys can move down onto this flank actually. They'll disappear quickly. We are taking a lot of damage here, which worries me a bit. But we're coping. Ooh. Oh, they're like Iron Breakers. They have thrown stuff as well. I had not realised that. That's cool, with a decent range.
Slayers!
Oh, here it goes. Come on, Slayers. This is literally what you're designed for. Fulfill your oaths. We are struggling on this flank, to be fair. Get your butts up here. Ooh, into them. I am not enjoying this battle, guys. In fact, this is not going well for me at all at the moment. As said, they just killed themselves lots there, so... Right, Slayers up here. That's good. Fold around. This is what we need. This is exactly what we need. I need these guys to get in. Perfect. In there. Fold in. My quarrelers are actually going to... Oh no, they're going to hit them. These guys are all kind of mixed together, but let's be honest, they're clan rats. The good Dowie of Kraka Drak are going to deal with them. And my quarrelers are going to feather them. It's Throt who's going to prove the problem here. Well, and the fact they come back so goddamn easily. Counter charge. Oh, he is breaking. Throt is breaking. Counter charge there. This is good. We're breaking everything around. The storm vermin are probably the biggest problem. It's been a brutal battle, to be fair.
Most of the throng! Move to attack! Dwarf warriors! Iron breakers! Very well!
Good, they're already breaking. That was to be expected. Oh god. No!
Iron breakers!
To really use these guys in here. Oh, they are in here.
Fight! Let no Urkscum survive! Quarrelers!
Right, move up onto this flank to start hitting the storm vermin from behind. You guys just have to hold.
Range fire! Range fast!
There you go, in there. So from here, we've got the perfect angle to take them out from. Come on. That's it!
Slayers, strike out! Run at them! It is an order!
That was a little more painful than I'd hoped. I hate Skaven. Have I mentioned that before? Several hundred times. A victory is a victory is a victory. We've probably not lost anything. My Slayers did well. My Huskarls did incredibly well. They should be. They are an endgame unit. I took out that, and I didn't take them out. That's annoying. But I took out their Rat Ogre, which is key. Because they are going to be able to throw big units at me. And this is why potentially we will non-aggression pact with them relatively early on until I can afford to muster larger forces to deal with them. The thing with Kraka Drak is it is a very, very tricky start. And we are playing on hard. So Chaos Invasion is going to massacre us as well when we get there. But it makes it fun. No. Kill them all. Ooh, and we utterly wiped him. That is good. That is what I wanted to see. I just wish I was powerful enough to go and hit the hell pit. But I'm actually already weakened, so... So these guys are the first ones I want to take on. I'm probably going to turn... Ooh, nice.
Time for a reckoning. Axe thirsts for war.
Oh, good. I can just straight colonize it. Oh! Oh, they actually destroyed it. That is annoying.
For the wisdom of the layer.
I hate Skaven. The fact they've already got so many units. Growth, please.
The Tsarina empowers me to offer. The Tsarina empowers me to offer you warm greetings.
Okay, if we can get trade agreements with these guys as well and non-aggression pacts.
Drink with us. The Tsarina empowers me to...
I should have probably gone for that early on. Places like this are really good for us, which is why I'm probably going to get the stuff on. Early.
The Tsarina empower.
That's fine. It's good. It's good. We've got some trade agreements. We've got some non-aggression pacts. We can build on that. Yeah, there we go. So that's our start. That is the start position. Obviously, Throggy is going to go do his own thing. Hopefully, he's not going to turn his attention my way, because I am very easy to squish early on. I want to take places like the Tower of Kark, because that, actually, there's a special building for me there. We've obviously got Reclamation as well. There's lots of special buildings to me in places like this, so yeah. Which is really good. But dealing with these guys first is going to be fun. Is that the right word? Horrible.
Onward.
They did so well. They are, to be fair, very powerful, you know. Their defense isn't so big, but obviously going to go for Route March to start with. Kingsguard. He gets some really quite cool things and some really good items as well as time goes on. But that, guys, is where we're going to leave this one. It's the first episode, and we always do them about 20 minutes. Usually these will be 30 minutes if you are new to the channel. I just don't know why, for some reason I find my first episodes work better at 20 minutes. There will be another episode of this, at least one more episode of this week, because I love playing Dwarves. Other than that, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do like and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to the channel. And pop a comment down below. Comments really help more people see my videos, so especially as this is the first one, pop a comment down there. Let me know what you think. Name suggestions for settlements as we expand. All that jazz. Let me know. Obviously, for the things like frozen landings, fine. But Bursling's camp probably needs changing. You know, Tower of Kark definitely. So as we go in here, a lot of things will need changing. So lots of settlement names, please. Other than that, as always, thank you for watching, and an extra special thank you to my Patreons. You really do help make all this possible. If that is something you do want to consider, there's a link down below in the description to my Patreon, or join here on YouTube. It just does the same thing, but for YouTube. Other than that, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Cheers, guys.